Thank you for joining the I-24 News Desk. I'm Guy Azriel, and here are the top stories making news this hour. U.S. President Donald Trump has warned North Korea that its nuclear weapons program endangers its survival in a speech to North Korea's National Assembly, telling Pyongyang it would be a fatal miscalculation to treat his administration like his predecessors. He urged North Korea not to underestimate the U.S. Speaking in Seoul, he urged the international community to isolate what he called North Korea's brutal regime. He added he would not allow the U.S. or its allies to be blackmailed or attacked. Earlier, he cancelled plans for a surprise visit to the demilitarized zone between North and South Korea because of the fog. His helicopter was forced to turn back. Trump is on a 5-nation tour of Asia in a bid to enlist international pressure on North Korea's nuclear and ballistic missiles program.
This city and this assembly are living proof that a free and independent Korea not only can, but does stand strong, sovereign, and proud among the nations of the world.
Former U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry blamed Israel for the collapse of the 2014 peace talks, saying its leaders don't want peace. He made the remarks in a closed-door conference in Dubai. According to a recording leaked to Israel's Channel 10, Kerry predicted Israel could soon face a young Palestinian leader who embraces violent resistance, warning Palestine won't be immune to the civil rights movements that have swept other countries away. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu reiterated that he would continue to defend Israel's security interests, accusing Kerry of trying to push Israel towards dangerous concessions. The Palestinian reconciliation process has hit a snag over the question of security control of the Gaza Strip. Under an Egyptian broker deal, Islamist terror group Hamas has agreed to transfer full civilian control of the Gaza Strip to the Fatah-run Palestinian Authority and has transferred control of the border crossings to the PA. But now Palestinian Prime Minister Rami Hamdallah says his forces cannot guarantee the orderly operation of the crossings without full security control of Gaza as well. Hamas warned any delay in the opening of the Rafah crossing with Egypt was unacceptable. Argentinian President Mauricio Macri says Alberto Nisman, the prosecutor who died under mysterious circumstances in 2015, was murdered. Macri's comment on Tuesday in New York follow a recent forensic report from a border police investigation that argues Nisman was attacked by 2 people in his apartment, drugged and then shot in the head. Nisman died 4 days after he formally accused then-President Cristina Fernández Kirchner of covering up Iranian officials' role in a 1994 bombing that killed 85 people at a Jewish community center in Buenos Aires. The U.S. has urged the United Nations to respond to Iran's provision of ballistic missiles to rebels in Yemen. Saudi Arabia believes the missile fired at Riyadh airport was manufactured in Iran. U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Nikki Haley, accused Iran's Revolutionary Guard of violating UN resolutions, calling on the UN to hold Tehran accountable. Separately, the United Nations is urging the Saudi-led coalition to allow humanitarian aid into Yemen, after Saudi Arabia blockaded air and seaports in the country to stop arms smuggling to the Houthi rebels. The UN is looking into whether the blockade amounts to illegal collective punishment. And that's it for this edition. As always, you can find us on our website, that's i24news.tv, or follow us on Facebook or Twitter. I'm Guy Azriel. Thank you for watching.